feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone.
Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm doing a clean with me after dark. I mean, it's almost after dark. It's still half light out because it's summer, so it gets dark really late. But I am going to share with you my cleaning tasks at the end of the day, kind of my evening routine. It's pretty much what I do almost every single day after bedtime because we have a lot of cleaning to do at the end of the day. If you have a toddler, I'm sure you can relate. So I'm going to share with you my cleaning tasks in the kitchen, how I kind of clean up after dinner, tackle the laundry at the end of the day and all the toys that are lying around, and just kind of go around the house and blitz as much as I can at the end of the day so that when we wake up in the morning, it's all nice and clean. So today we were just at home for most of the day because it was a really rainy day, which always means it's going to be a lot of toys spread around since we play a lot indoor. So I am going to usually start by taking upstairs things that Victor has brought downstairs. So today he actually brought the entirety of things that he had in his bed, all the stuffed animals, his duvet and his pillow as well, and he's made like a little fort with all of his animals downstairs. So I just brought everything upstairs and I'm going to get his bed ready because it's almost bedtime for him.
I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town.
To show you what we are dealing with today. As you can see, the living room is pretty much covered with toys. You can barely see the floor. That's the case almost every single day at the end of the day. So that's what we are going to tackle. And then also the kitchen is a huge mess because after dinner, there's always a backlog of dishes that need to be cleared up from the counters. So that's what we are going to do today together. The first things that I'm going to do is tackle the toys. I like to do this with Victor before we go upstairs to bed. Because I like to involve him in tidying up the toys. Some days he will do more, some days he will do less, depending on how tired he is. Today he was quite exhausted. He was actually laying on the floor next to me, poor thing. So he helped me a little bit, but yeah, he usually is pretty good with helping me tidy up the toys at the end of the day. And I like to make this a habit just so that he, he knows that at the end of the day we just pick everything up to make it all nice and clean. And I always tell him that his toys are safe if we tidy them up, because otherwise they might get broken if someone steps on them. So he actually responds really well to that because he doesn't want his toys to get broken, so he picks them up straight away. So we're going to tidy up everything and make the room look nice and neat again. And then after this, we usually go upstairs and start the bedtime routine. So I will usually give Victor a bath. We read stories and then he goes to bed at around 6:30 p.m. It depends on the day, but if he doesn't have a nap, he's usually exhausted by the end of the day at around 6:30 p.m. If he does have a nap, then he can go until 8 p.m. So that's kind of our routine. At the moment, he's kind of transitioning to no naps. So he will usually go 3-4 days without a nap. And then after that, he needs a day with a nap. So that's kind of how we are transitioning to no naps with him. And it's been working quite well so far. He's been actually not waking up super early in the morning. I mean, he still wakes up at 6 a.m., which has been the norm for him for such a long time. He's such an early riser, but at least it's not 5 a.m. like some days have been. So 6 a.m. is fine by me. So that's kind of our routine at the moment. If you guys want me to do an in-depth kind of evening routine with him, let me know. But today I'm just gonna focus on the cleaning tasks. After he is up in bed and he's all asleep and comfy, I'm going to come downstairs and carry on with my cleaning tasks. So I'm going to pick up the things that are on the sofa. There were actually plasters all over the sofa because he found them earlier and he took them out of the box because he likes the characters on them. So I just packed those away, and then I'm also going to fluff up all the cushions on the sofa, and then I'm going to fold all the throws and just kind of straighten up the sofa in general.
see no reason why I should ever let you go. I don't wanna wake up if I'm dreaming, because you know I can't get enough.
There are always loads of shoes at the entrance here, which I feel like I kind of need a bigger mat for here. So I'm on the lookout for that, but I haven't yet seen something that I liked for this. Let me know if you guys have any suggestions, but I'm still on the lookout for a nice bigger mat to go at the door here that goes into the garden. So I'm just going to take all the shoes, most of the shoes, and put them away in our under the stairs cupboard, like the storage area. If you guys want to see kind of how we did this storage here, I have a separate video that I made, like an IKEA assembly video. So this is kind of what we have in here, this shoe storage, and then also a clothes rack, and it's been working really well for us so far. Next up, I'm going to take out my Dyson Hoover, and I love it so much because it's cordless and it makes the process so much easier. I don't have to worry about plugging it in. And I'm just going to run around the living room and hoover really quick. He doesn't eat in here usually, but somehow there's always crumbs here on the floor and just tiny pieces of dust, obviously, and sometimes dirt at the entrance. So I'm going to hoover around and make sure it's all nice and clean. And if you guys are new around here, the house is actually looking a little bit bare because we have just moved in not too long ago. I think we've been here for about a month actually, but we are still getting the core pieces and just kind of, you know, filling up the space, because I feel like a lot of the areas, especially in the living room because it's so large, they look quite empty, especially the walls. So we're looking for decor just to kind of fill up the space, but we're taking our time, not in a rush or anything. But yeah, just in case you're wondering, we are still in the process of decorating. So make sure you are subscribed if you want to see house updates, because I will be doing loads of those throughout the next few weeks.
Got me wrapped around your finger. Tell me what you wanna do. I think we're part of something bigger.
Moving on to the kitchen, which is an absolute disaster, as you can see, as it usually is at the end of the day. So I'm going to tidy up the dining table first. We got this cute little dining table. This one is from Amazon. I will try to link down below if I can still find it. And the chairs as well. They're really nice and kind of minimalist, Scandinavian inspired. I really love that. And we also have this IKEA bench, which Victor loves. I just really love this nook here that we've created in the like kitchen window. I think it's so nice and cozy, and we love looking out the window and just kind of having, you know, dinner chats with the family. I'm going to clear everything out of it, the placemats and the decorative flower as well. And I'm going to spray this with my Method spray. This is just an anti-bac spray, like a multi-surface one. So I'm going to clean the table because there's always food stuck, especially on the side where Victor sits. So I'm just going to make it nice and clean and then put everything back on the table. The kitchen, as I said, is a mess. I actually made a pizza. I just bought a sourdough, ready-made pizza dough, but you have to kind of spread it around in flour, so that's why there's flour on my countertop, in case you're wondering. So I'm going to tidy everything up, and the first thing that I usually do is start clearing the plates. So I will put any leftovers away in the fridge, and then I will also start putting all the dishes in the dishwasher. Today the dishwasher wasn't actually full, so I didn't have to run it tonight, but I'll probably have to do that tomorrow around noon. That's kind of how we go, because it's quite a large dishwasher, so we don't fill it up every single day.
I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down, yeah, you make me smile.
I'm going to put all cartons and recycling away in the recycling bin, and then I'm going to carry on with the surfaces in here.
You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution.
that the counters are completely empty of things like plates and everything like that, I'm going to carry on spraying and cleaning them. So I'm just going to grab all the flour away from this counter, and then I'm going to use my Dishmatic just to kind of clean it up a little bit. And I also use the Dishmatic on the stove top to get any grease and splashes of food away from it.
You are the solution. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are the solution.
I go in with my method spray and a microfiber cloth just to kind of shine it up after I've done all of this. And I love the smell of this method spray. I think this is the wild rhubarb one. It smells so nice and fresh and just makes the whole kitchen smell really lovely.
I just wanna hold you. I just wanna look into your eyes and tell you that I want you. You know you make me feel so alive. Can't stop thinking about you day and night. Love it when you kiss me, love it when we touch. Every time I'm down here, you make me smile. You're the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are. You are the solution. You are the solution. You are, you are, you are, you are, you are, you are.
I'm also going to use my Dishmatic in the sink just to kind of clear it of any food and any grime that has kind of accumulated throughout the day. And then I'm also going to splash it with the method spray a little bit as well. I'm going to take the bins out. We have to do this pretty much every single day at the end of the day because it fills up so fast. The bins that we have in here are actually quite small, so it's necessary to do this once a day. We have one bin is for household waste, and then we have 2 bins for recycling. So I'm just going to take all of these out and take them with me outside because we have the wheelie bins outside in the shed at the moment. I was kind of eyeing the weather to see when the rain stopped so that I could pop on outside and take the bins out. Next up, I am going to hoover the kitchen, which is always full of crumbs for obvious reasons. And then I'm also going to mop the floors in here to make them all nice and shiny again.
I've been holding on, I wouldn't let you go. 'Cause every time I try, you find a loophole. I've been slamming the door and just leave you cold. When I come back, you've heated up the south.
And as far as the mop goes, I use the Bona Mop. I have used this one for years. You guys probably know that if you have been watching me for a while. I love this because it's a spray-on mop, so you don't need a bucket, you don't need anything fancy like that. It just has a microfiber cloth on the bottom part, which you can take off. It's like a Velcro one. You can take off and put it in the washing machine after you're done mopping, which I find so easy and handy. So you just basically go around spraying and mopping. It's honestly the best mop I have ever had, so I will link it down below if any of you guys are interested in that.
You know exactly where to push or pull. And I am going mad just like you knew I would. You're reading me like an open book. You know me better than I ever thought you could. You see my body.
Downstairs is looking now very nice and clean, so it's going to be really nice to come downstairs to this in the morning tomorrow. So the last thing that's on my to-do list, I'm going to take the laundry away. It's all nice and dry. I usually hang dry my washing outside on the line if I can, but today, as I said, it was really rainy, so that was not possible to do. So I just tumble dried. So I'm going to take all the laundry upstairs on my bed and fold it away. I usually put it into piles, like Victor's pile, my husband's, and then the one for myself as well, and then the towels separately. And I will put Victor's clothes away on my dresser just because he was already asleep, so I was not going to go into his room, obviously. So I'm just going to put them there until the morning, so then I can take them into his room in the morning when he's up.
I've been holding on, I wouldn't let you go. 'Cause every time I try, you find a loophole. I've been slamming the door and just leave you cold. When I come back, you've heated up the South Pole. You see my body rush for the escape, while my heart wants to stay. I run away, hit the road in an endless lane, but I keep turning back just like a boomerang. You're like a backseat ghost telling me to stop. No matter what you do, I keep on coming back, just like a boomerang, just like a boomerang, just like a I keep on spinning like a boomerang. You know exactly where to push or pull. And I am going mad just like you knew I would.
Now that that is all done, I am going to go downstairs, sit on the sofa. I'm actually going to do a bit of editing tonight on my laptop, and then once I am done with that, I'm going to treat myself to a nice little dessert. Today I'm going to have a pot of joy, which is basically like a chocolate pudding. It's really delicious by Cadbury. So I'm going to have that, and I'm going to watch some Netflix. I had been watching Dead to Me, and I finished the whole series. It's actually just 2 seasons, and my husband actually joined me in halfway, and I can explain to him what happened, and he really loved it too. It was actually quite good. So I'm kind of looking forward to the 3rd season coming out. I'm not sure when that will happen, but I'm now watching The Fall, I think it's called. Yeah, let me know what you guys are watching on Netflix at the moment. I'm not sure what else to watch next. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's After Dark Clean with me, and I hope you are all having a great day. Bye guys!